Ring the bell.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Slam Society. Man, what a crazy couple of days. I'm Karlifornia here for the review of NXT Stand and Deliver from April 6th, 2024, from the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. 16,545 fans. It's an NXT attendance record, bro. Another record broken. Jesus Christ. Um, dude, seriously. I was up all night watching this thing, and I believe WrestleMania's already started, but I'm going to watch a bit later with my friends because, I don't want to sit here watching it by myself. But anyway, what a great show, man. What a great show. Obviously, NXT is my favorite. So it's going to get a glowing review, obviously. I'm drunk, bro. I'm drunk. Okay. So on the pre-show, Joe Gacy took on Sean Spears. This was interesting. Ridge Holland attacked Joe Gacy during his entrance. He he just retired and he's already back and he's attacked Joe with a chair, but it didn't mean anything because the match wore on and Joe Gacy got the win over Sean Spears. I'm not spending too much time on the countdown. Let's get to the main show. Great opening package, and Metaphor were there to host the proceedings. It's amazing. Wade Barrett had joined Vic and Book on commentary, which is fantastic. I was so glad to have Wade Barrett on commentary, and him and Booker T were picking on Vic quite a lot during the show. First matchup on the show: Baron Corbin and Bron Breakker defended the NXT tag team titles against Axiom and Nathan Fraser. So, as I'd said earlier this week for the NXT Go Home show, I was very surprised that Axiom and Nathan Fraser ended up winning the little tournament that they put on to challenge for the titles. The match began. Nathan and Axiom started off like a house of fire, bro. A house of fire. And this is how you open the show. This is how you set the bar. Crazy high flying stuff is very welcome for a show like this. I was thinking to myself, I will be surprised if there was a title change. Because to be perfectly honest, I think this run that Baron Corbin has had in NXT has been a massive resurgence for him. And if I were him, I wouldn't even bother going back to the main roster because you got it pretty sweet here, bro. Booker and Wade were ganging up on Vic, and it was tremendous. The golden ratio by Axiom early on was really wild. It's funny how when I first started watching NXT, I really didn't like Axiom, and now I've been won over. I've been won over. There was a Spanish fly into a 450 splash. So Spanish fly by Axiom, 450 splash by Nathan Fraser, and Bron kicked out. I was like, holy shit. Bron hit a backdrop cutter off the top rope. Are you serious? And then Baron hit a splash for a near fall. It's so funny. It's like it was his first ever splash. Nathan and Axiom were showing that they really wanted this victory, so props to them. Phoenix splash on Baron Corbin after he was laid the fuck out, but Bron broke up the pin. But out of the blue, here we go. Spear on Nathan Fraser, and the Wolf Dogs retained the tag team titles. Metaphor were being clowns backstage, and Oro Mensah wanted to interview Obafemi, and Oba burst through the door. And Oro Mensah fucking copped it sweet. Oh, so stupid. NXT North American Championship on the line here. Obafemi defending the title against Dijak and Josh Briggs in a triple threat. Excuse me. I'm definitely drunk. Um, Bro, okay, Obafemi, right? I reckon, ooh, this might have been nearly close to being match of the show. This is Obafemi's time. He is going to be a star one day. He showed his dominance early on. Dijak and Briggs worked together to take Obafemi down. Oba caught Dijak and used him as a weapon on Briggs. A weapon. Crikey. Dijak gets thrown off the top rope onto Obafemi to the outside as he was sitting on a computer chair. You needed to see this to believe it, bro. Briggs throws him off. The guy flip bumps onto Obafemi, who's sitting on like my computer chair. Boom! Like he just ate shit, dude. Unbelievable. Uh, what a spot. Who sat there and came up with that spot? So, Obafemi, what we're gonna do is, mate, we're gonna get you we're gonna get you to sit on a computer chair and then you're gonna just cop it sway and you almost get knocked the fuck out. Um, I thought Brooks Jensen was going to show up, but he did not. That story kind of fizzled out. Um, Josh Briggs kicked out at 1 after a sit down choke slam. No, no, no. Don't do that shit. Leave that shit to AEW. We do not kick out at 1 after copping a whole heap of crap, okay? We do not do that in NXT. Keep that away from it. Um, Dijak hit a destroyer, and they really were standing and delivering. Oba and Briggs and Dijak got um, all together, right? So Obafemi had Dijak in an electric chair, and Dijak had Briggs in a Samoan drop. You fucking strong motherfucker. Um, great stuff. Feast the eyes by Dijak several times towards the end of the match. I think he hit 2 of them on Briggs, 2 of them on Femi. Um, I like the part where Briggs pulled the referee out of the ring, though. That was really that was a nice interruption of the pinfall attempt. Femi snapped at one stage though and powerbombed Dijak onto Briggs, and he retained the North American Championship. Good. There were, you know what they did? They did good. They nearly got me a few times where I was thinking, "Oh, is Dijak going to win? Is Dijak going to become North American champion?" Let's get to the next matchup, the 6 women's tag team matchup. Izzy Dame, JC Jane, and Kiana James against Fallon Henley, Kalani Jordan, and Thea Hale. Um, I loved Vic Joseph was still dealing with Booker T and Wade Barrett, and he said something like, "Don't you start teaming up and kissing each other's ass." Fantastic. I knew this was going to be great. I really like all 6 ladies that were in this match, and I thought to myself, what a show so far. The girls were throwing their life force into this match, dude. And the fans are totally into Thea Hale because you know what? She is very likable, dude. The Bad Girl Club took charge and got some heat on Kalani, who is the sweetest thing in the world, let's be honest. It really helps with the sympathy. Having sympathy for someone who is the sweetest thing in the world is quite easy. Kalani James, sorry, Kiana James, I'm sorry. She's been killing it, man. And you know what? Fallon Henley also has been killing it. Booker T, why does everyone hate you? Why does everyone hate you, Vic? Everyone hates Vic Joseph, even though he's the nicest guy ever. Izzy Dame, you know what? She has improved so much. She must be so chuffed to have been on this special. Speaking of improved, Fallon Henley again on fire. Fire. Tornado suplex from Fallon Henley on Kiana James, and it was breaking down at that point, dude. Kiana hit a Spanish fly on Fallon. Both of them were screaming upon landing. Thea stops the pin after Fallon looked to be done. Izzy tries to throw Thea to the outside, and Duke Hudson caught her. Fucking hero. Everyone was taken out after Kalani Jordan did a moonsault to the outside, and it was down to Thea and JC Jane. Izzy ended up tapping out though when she got tagged in, and Thea won with the Kimura lock. So the winners were Fallon Henley, Kalani Jordan, and Thea Hale. Very nice. Ava cut a promo, and man, you know how happy I was to see this. This is what they've been needing to do on the main roster. They need to do this on the main roster, dude. They're talking about bringing in a women's North American Championship, a mid-card title for the women. I just talked about this the other day. There's no way that they listened to my review and then suddenly decided to do this. There's no way that that is possible. But sometimes I think, I don't know. No, it's a natural thought process, isn't it? You want the ladies in the mid card to have something to fight for because there's only one title for them to fight for because there's no tag titles. It's important. So I'm really, really glad that they're going to do it. And I think the main roster need to do it too. And just when I was like, more chuffed than I've ever been, right? More chuffed than I've ever been. The next thing I see in the crowd, Julia from Stardom is in the crowd. Do you realize how much I adore this woman? I adore Julia. She is so fucking good at what she does. She's so cool. She dresses cool, great jackets, great hair, and she's absolutely gorgeous. The fact that she's definitely going to be coming into NXT is so exciting to me. I'm so chuffed. What a mark. Anyway, the next matchup, WWE NXT Women's Championship, Lyra Valkyria. I found out it was actually Lyra after all this time. She takes on Roxanne Perez. So Roxanne was working on Lyra's arm. As we know, she's been going after it over the last few weeks on TV. To be honest, Roxanne hasn't had much time to work as a heel, and she owned it as a heel in this match. I think she's only had 2 heel matches, so she's done good. She was in control for quite some time. Roxanne, though, made a mistake, and Lyra took advantage. They battled so hard till Lyra kicked out of Pop Rocks. Roxanne was unhinged after she kicked out of that. And then who do you think's going to show up? Of course, sexy Tatum Baxley shows up to try and get involved. But unfortunately, it backfired and Lyra collided with her at ringside. Lyra got caught in a crossface again after a splash attempt from the top rope. They went back and forth, but her arm was too messed up, and Roxanne had it in the bag, bitch. She had Pop Rocks hit on Lyra, and then she made her tap out. So, new NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez. Congratulations, you little bitch. Honestly, the Roxanne Perez character has been ridiculously irritating over the last year. She is so unhinged and she just flies off the handle like that. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, coming up next, NXT Men's Heavyweight Championship here. I've never called it that. It's an NXT Championship. This is called that. Ilya Dragunov defending against AT. How you fucking doing, Tom? How you fucking doing? Are you going to eat that fucking cannoli? You going to eat that fucking cannoli? Where's the fucking gabagool, huh? Where's the fucking gabagool? Stupid. Just loving the Sopranos ripoff intro for Tony D, dude. He said, woke up this morning, got myself a gun. Mama always told me you'd be the chosen one. Bro, I fucking loved The Sopranos, so that's why I'm such a fan of AT. Are you fucking doing, Tom? This was really good. It was a real fight feel between AT. How you fucking doing, Tom? And Ilya Dragunov. Tony was adamant about winning the match clean because, hey, Stacks, nah, take those fucking knocks and stick up your ass. They wanted to help him cheat, but he wanted to win clean. You know what, bro? You're in the mafia. Just cheat, bro. Ilya has been a warrior. What a fucking champion he has been in NXT. He hit that huge H bomb through the Spanish announce table because the poor Spanish announcers every fucking time. Tony kicked out of a senton off the top rope. I thought that might have been it, but Dragunov weathered the storm and hit a super H bomb from the top rope to retain. Oh yeah, Ilya Dragunov is still NXT champion. I should just worry about my notes after the fact instead of editing them while I'm doing a review. Main event time, baby. Main event. I can't believe we're at the main event. Is that really all that was on the that can't or that can't be what was on the cut? Surely there was another match, right? Was there another match? Sorry, everyone. Let me double check. NXT Stand and Deliver cage match. Here we go. I swear that okay. No. that is all the matches. It feels a little light, doesn't it? I think Blair Davenport and Sol Ruka could have had their match on this show instead of the last episode of NXT, or it could have ended in a bit of a bunch of schmoz, and it could have had the rematch happen on the show because you know what, Blair Davenport fucking deserved it because she's killed it all year. Anyway, let's get to the main event. Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams. At this point of the evening, I'd had a few beers, so I was just watching the match and enjoying it. I did write a couple of notes. The crowd were definitely firmly behind Trick, obviously. um, I like that Mello was very disrespectful to start off the proceedings of this match. They got so mad at one another that they were brawling through the crowd. Mello was in charge of Trick, and you could feel the anger. You could feel the heat between the two of them. They battled hard for a long time. Honestly, this definitely exceeded expectations. I knew it was going to be good, but it really, really was good. Um, because they built to this fucking thing for so many months and they've been together for so long. It's just great that they had something that they both sunk their teeth into, and we knew where it was headed. We could tell, but it was really fun watching the whole thing unfold. Um, I love when the referees kept getting knocked out. So fucking good, bro. Carmelo hit nothing but net. And it did not disappoint, but Trick hit him with that knee out of the fucking blue, won the match. Trick Williams wins the match via pinfall. Awesome stuff. Dude, NXT is the best product going in wrestling today. There is no doubt about it. I prefer it over everything. But at this time, everybody, I'm going to respond to some tweets. Okay, let's check it out. From my boy WrestleMania, who's there. He is there. Our UK correspondent, WrestleMania. When Trick Williams enters at Stand and Deliver, will you be chanting "Whoop that trick," or will you be going in between the "Yeah, uh-huh, I like it, yeah, what, I know exactly what you're talking about. Booker T is so funny during Trick's entrance. Good stuff, Reese. Love you, bro. Hope you're having a great time, you little son of a bitch. You know what, Reese? You were such a nice guy. I can't get mad at you, but fuck you, dude. Gets to go to WrestleMania 2 years ago, and he's a really nice guy. You know what? I hope you get laid, bro, or something really sexy happens to you because you deserve it. Okay. Next tweet we're gonna look at here from a Pro Wrestling Mag. Were you thrilled to see Julia at Stand and Deliver? And look, there's a picture of Julia and Triple H, Paul Levesque, standing next to each other. Isn't she fucking gorgeous, mate? She's so fucking cute. I am chuffed, dude. I am chuffed. All I needed was Camille to go to NXT as well, and I'd be extra happy. But no, she want to go to AEW, and it still hasn't happened yet. So let's move forward. Mike Slodkey, Slodkey645. So, what are we thinking about NXT Stand and Deliver? Good build, high hopes? No, jury is out. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't. Is he being negative? Good build, high hopes? No, jury is out. Interesting. I don't know what to make of it. I screenshotted it and made it a part of this review, and I'm not sure if he's being negative or not. If you are, you're wrong, and it's okay to be wrong. Let's move forward. Okay. All right. Santos All Elite. We had a little back and forth actually on Twitter because I responded to this tweet and I said that I saw how negative he was about Bloodsport, and I think he's just negative in general. And he said he wanted me to link him the my review and what I had to say about this. Okay, here we go. Okay, Santos All Elite. This is the look of disappointment when watching an NXT match at a Stand and Deliver show, and time Rossi has scammed you by promising riches, and what you find is labor exploitation and terrible struggles in the Federation. Okay, Santos, I'm guessing English is your second language. That's okay. Right. Okay, so something about Rossi and the way he runs his companies. Okay. I wasn't aware of that. But there is no turning back. I sign on the wrong side where her character will be a Japanese student who spends her time sleeping in backstage. Okay, you're talking about Julia, and you took one screenshot of her looking bored. She wasn't bored. She was having the time of her life because it's NXT. And you have 5 dead emojis, hashtag WWE, hashtag Stand Deliver. Bro, do you even like wrestling? Because you seem real particular about what it was that, or what it is that you want to see Santos All Elite. And I can see Santos All Elite, All Elite. You like AEW, right? Okay. If you don't like NXT or WWE, don't watch it. Just watch AEW. I say that to anyone that watches AEW and hates it. Bro, don't watch it. I don't watch it. I don't like AEW. I don't like Ring of Honor. That's why I didn't review it yesterday, and my co-host reviewed it because I don't like it, so I'm not going to watch it. It annoys me. So if you don't like something, each to their own. If you want to watch something and see if you like it, cool. But don't spend your time. Don't waste your time on something that you don't like and won't like, and walking into something knowing you're not going to like it. That's why I don't watch AEW. That's just me. Mania, _talk. NXT, I want to formally apologize. I was not familiar with your game. Standard Deliver was beautiful. Good for you, bro. Good for you, because I think that NXT is the best kept secret in pro wrestling. It is the best show in wrestling. I love it, and I love seeing somebody. They've made their mind up about it because there was the black and gold era, and then they didn't want to hang their hat on aging indie talent anymore, and they wanted to go with youth, and they wanted to go with athletes. That's why the female wrestlers in NXT, you have Jasmine Nix, former soccer player, Izzy Dame, former volleyball player. You have all these ex-gymnasts, Sol Ruka, Danny Palmer, Kalani Jordan. I know Gabby from Cheer, the series on Netflix. She will be there soon. You have so many talented people, and then you have somebody like Blair Davenport, who was a fantastic independent wrestler, but she was able to actually fit into the performance center and the way that they do things there. Bro, nailing it. Very happy for you, Mania Talk, that you've seen the gorgeousness and brilliantness of NXT. I gotta get out of here. Oh, here we go. Last one. Not happy about this. At Julia times DDM or DDMSTER, whatever. Fucking nah. You're not even talking. This isn't a reply to anyone. This is just a tweet. Nah, man. The amount of mania prop. Jesus Christ. How did you how did you post that tweet and not look at how badly you spelled everything? You're drunker than me. Nah, man, the amount of Mania Rob. How did you spell it that bad and let it fucking and you click tweet? Yeah, that's good. Prob Agwanda at Stand and Deliver is crazy. Hashtag NXT crying emojis. Dude, I'm crying looking at how bad your fucking spelling is, you absolute dolt. What is wrong with you? How do you go, yeah, that's good, tweet? No, look at your spelling. You spelled 3 words wrong, and probably the 3 of the most important words of the sentence. That's you know what, we don't need you, bro. We don't need you. NXT fans, yeah, that's okay. You go watch what you like. Don't, you're not a part of our club because we don't have people a part of the club. That's that fucking thick, mate. Anywho, okay, it is 8 a.m. in the morning. I've only had about 6 hours sleep in the last 48 hours, but I've had a great time watching Stand and Deliver, and I bloody well can't wait to watch a bit of WrestleMania 40. Oh man, I can't wait to see what happens in that main event, dude. I hope to God The Rock does not fucking hurt himself because I'm really worried he's going to tear one of his muscles of the 1,000 that he has on his body. Thank you for joining us here on the Slam Society for my review of NXT Stand and Deliver. Love yous. And to everyone that I made fun of in my tweets, it's all in good fun, mate. It's all in good fun. Let's just, let's all be friends. Thank you again. And I'll see you down the road.